Hey you guys, this is your girl Satea and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be teaching you guys how I done this blue like brownish like cut crease. I haven't made a video in a long time. It's been months since I made a video. So bear with me today. So we just gonna get right into the video. So I already did her eyebrows and everything off camera. And now what I'm doing now, I am prepping her eyes and I am using the P. Louise base in the shade 0.5, and I will be doing that to both of the eyes. And I'm sorry if you see my big old head in a lot of the video. I tried to cut a lot of it out, but some of them I didn't get to cut it out. So now I am, what you see me doing, I was setting her eyes with the air spin translucent setting powder to help with creasing. And now I am going in with my Morphe M506 brush, and I am going ahead and I'm packing that color into her crease. And the palette that I'm using is the what is that? The Be Love. The Be. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Cause don't give me the line. Hold on, y'all. That is the Be Love Beauty, the new Persuasion palette. And if you don't have that palette, trust me, get this palette. It's bomb. It's bomb. I can't remember exactly what colors I used, but I started off with a darker shade first, um, and then a lighter shade, and then I went in with was it black? I think I went in with. So that's just what I'm doing now, and I'm gonna be quiet for a little second and let y'all watch. And now I'm cutting her crease, and what you seen her do is a trick. If you have a hard time knowing where to cut the crease at, put a little bit of the base or whatever it is that you're using towards their lash line. Have them look up, and wherever the product transfers, and that's where you cut the crease. And what I'm using to cut her crease, I'm sorry you cannot really see what I'm doing because my ooh, I almost cut my big old head, but I'm using the P. Louise base, the paint in white, and then I used like the baby blue, and I mixed those two together, and that's what I'm cutting her crease with. And how I cut the crease, oh, okay, you can see me do it on the other side, but I like to stamp and pull down, stamp and pull down, and that's what you'll see me doing. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds cracky and stuff because I just now got done editing this video. I had to make uh, a new intro video and everything, and it is 3 o'clock in the morning, so that's why I sound so tired. So I'm just cutting the crease right now, and then after I get done cutting the crease, what you see me doing now is I'm going in and I'm removing some of that product off the eye. So when I go in and add the eyeshadow base, so it's not super wet and it doesn't make the eyeshadows gunky. And now I am going in with the Nikita palette from Morphe, and I'm going in with that baby blue. And I mix the baby blue and a little bit of the white from the new Precision palette. So you just see me packing on the color on her eyelid. And you know, when I did this look today, I did not know what I was gonna do. I wasn't for sure, and I was nervous on how this look was going, how it was going to turn out because blue, to me, I don't know. Like I'm still learning a lot of stuff, but blue is a weird color to work with. It's like super weird to work with. So you'll see me going back and forth trying to build up the color, but at the end, like the end of the look, like it was bomb. Like it turned out bomb. You'll see. And now I'm just going back in with those original brown shades that I had used for her transition shades for the cut crease. And I'm just kind of smoking it out a little bit on the end. And I think I missed a part, but what you see the shimmery stuff on the top of her eyelid, that is well I'm doing it on this eyelid. It is the J La Rue. They're loose pigment, and that is in the shade white gold. If you do not have you some of this white gold and what is the other one? It's white gold and Lee, I cannot remember, but there's two different kinds. But if you don't have none, get you some. So now I am making her wing, and I'm doing a blown out wing. I haven't really been into like doing like full wings here lately. I'll do them, but the blown out wings, they just look so much better to me. And I am using the Sephora. Um, oh my bad, y'all. Be out of this stuff. Oh Lord. Oh shoot. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to sleep. But I am using the Sephora, the Precision Liner, in their shade in the shade black. And once again, this is another staple in my kit. I use it all the time, like bomb. It's real good. And so now I'm going back in with that Morphe M506 brush, and I am dipping into the dark brown and the black in there, and I'm just blowing out the end of that blown out wing. And now I am prepping her skin with the Amberlee's face cream. That's another good thing to have. It's good on all skin types. I use it on oily skin types, dry skin types, normal skin types, people with acne skin types. Like, it's bomb. Like, it's real good. So that's what I am moisturizing her face with. And now I'm going in with the Hydro Grip Primer to prime her face. And I do not recommend you to put this on anybody with oily skin because they're going to look like a grease monkey by the end of the day. And how I know is because I have oily skin. So I'm putting on her falsies. When I do the falsies, I put the Duo Lash Glue. I put it on the lash line and then the actual falsies, the line of the falsies, and then just stick the mugs on there, and they just go on like magnets. I promise you. And the easiest way to put on lashes, put some on the lash band, so when you go to put them on there, they just automatically stick. And I am color correcting some parts of her face because she had red spots with the LA Pro Girl color corrector, and I am using the shade green because you already know red. If it's red, color correct with green. If it's black, then you color correct with red or orange. So we're using green today. She got orange spots. She got red spots. And now we are doing her foundation. And boy, I mixed two foundations. It was the shade Tahoe and I think Manco. I believe. But it was NARS. It was from NARS. And I mixed two different shades. But y'all see that? Y'all see how the foundation just blends into the neck and the chest and the everything? Like, perfect shade match for her. And y'all already know I am using my Real Techniques brush, the Instapop cheek brush, to add the foundation. And when I am adding the foundation, I like to go around the eyebrows one more time with the foundation just to make sure we don't have any type of halo brows. So, and I use a concealer that's close to the foundation shade that I'm going to use, but I don't know. I just like to, maybe I'm just extra. I just like to do it. And when I'm doing foundation, I use two different brushes, and then I'll go in with the Beauty Blender a little bit. But like to use the Instapop cheek brush and the face brush. So I like to use the face brush for the bigger areas and the cheek brush for the smaller areas. And she has a piece of eyelash hair on her eyes, so that's what you see. Oh, not on her eyes, on her face. So that's what you see me getting off her face. And now I'm just going in with that Beauty Blender to get any excess oils from the foundation off her face. And I did something right there, so I don't know. I was filling in her eyebrow. And the shades and the eyebrow pencils that I use NYX in the shade Espresso. And then I use the Absolute, dude, I keep on yada y'all. Ooh. Oh shoot. But I use the Absolute New York eyebrow pencil in the shade Espresso. And now I am going in with the concealer, and I use Tarte, and I use tan sand in the inner corner and towards her eyes, and then I use medium deep tan sand on the outer parts of the of her face. I believe that's what I use. I'm pretty sure that's what I use, but I know I use Tarte for sure. And to conceal her face, I am using the Black Opal foundation stick, and this is in the shade Snatched P, I believe that's what it is. I don't know what it is about this I just love this one. Like that foundation stick, it works for like all skin types. Like, well, all skin, not skin types, all color ranges, lighter color ranges, darker color ranges. I don't know. I love it. And the concealer under the eyes, I always like to save it to the end because the longer you let it sit, the more full coverage that you'll get. So in all my videos, you'll see me here recently. I always wait to blend out the concealer under the eyes last. And now you see me, I am starting to set her face, and I use Laura Mercier in the shade Honey. But I bought these, I'm like, because I still use AC Cosmetics. I use all of them. Like, I think I'm a scientist while I'm doing makeup, but I'm mad nobody ever told me about Laura Mercier before. Like bomb, like that. Those setting powders are bomb. Like they're a little bit expensive, but I see why. And so now I am setting her face, and I'm using the shades and Ginger and Butternut Beige in AC Cosmetics, and I'm just taking just a light cover of setting powder to set her face. And now you see me snatching the cheeks up, and I'm gonna set on her anywhere that I put a cream. I'm going to bake. That's what I'm doing right now. And what I'm using to contour and kind of like bronze out her face, it's a Juvia's Place her bronze palette, and this is in tan. Yeah, it's tan that I'm using. And what I'm using for blush on her face, I think it was the Morphe 8D palette. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And now I am just dusting off that powder, and I use the MAC press powder to dust it off and kind of like blend her face in a little bit more. And that was in the shade C8, I believe. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I'm remembering all this stuff. I can't write it down for y'all, but like looking at the video, like I know what I used. So, but yeah, I'm so proud of myself. So now I'm just adding a little bit more mascara, and that is a Tarte mascara that I'm using. See, now I even know down to the mascara, y'all. And I'm just covering her lash band. Just put to do that. Just add a little bit of mascara on top to just kind of blend in the lash band a little bit more. And now I am adding some liner to her lash line, and I am using the shade Jet from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And right there, when I was having her look up, I guess something wasn't dry all the way, so a little bit of the product had transferred to her eye, to the top of her eye. So when that happened, if it's matte, you can just take a little spoolie and like brush across it, and it should just flake off some. And now we're just smoking out her lash line a little bit, and we're going back in with that Anastasia. Not see, now I'm just saying anything. The new precision palette, and we're just smoking out that eyelash. I mean that lash line. Dang, y'all know this how y'all know it's late, because I'm just delusional at this point. And what you see me set her face with, that was the Morphe Continuous Spray. And now that we're moving on to the last part, we're doing the lips. Outlining her lips with the shade Trendsetter from Morphe. And then I'll be going in with the Kylie Cosmetics, the brown sugar. And then I'll add a little bit of Super Light Concealer to the To the inner corner, well, to the middle of her lips, to brighten up her lips, and then I'll be going in with a local vendor of a lip gloss on top of all of that. And that is it, guys. She loved her makeup. If you like what you've seen, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hit like and subscribe so you can be notified whenever I post videos. Let me go ahead and make that very clear. Once again, thanks for coming to my YouTube channel, Tay Slays. Bye, y'all.